Jesus, you scared me. Are you here for the video? This video right here?
Damn, dude.
My name is Joshua Bates, aka DamnDudeIndustries, and whether you're new to my channel, you're coming from my Facebook, my Snapchat, my Twitter, even if you know me from school and this is your first time seeing my channel, hi. Again. So, obviously, this is going to be a video about graduation. I should have made this 3 weeks ago when graduation was really, big. Probably would have got a lot more views if I did it like 3 weeks ago when everyone was graduating, but I was busy because I kind of have a life, so I'm going to be kind of talking about how life has been a year after graduating from high school, everything I learned from high school, how has it helped me, and a year, and kind of reflecting on how my life was a year ago till it is now. And I'm going to be showing you guys kind of a funny video I did before I graduated. It was like 10 things that I hate about high school, so I'm going to kind of like show those clips throughout the video just to kind of make the video longer, to push it back past that 10-minute mark so I can make more money. So yeah, and I'm going to be showing you footage from my actual graduation and kind of talk about it, kind of like what I did before I came out, what I was thinking during it, and then after. So this is going to be kind of a hefty video. I should have made this a while ago, but whatever. So hope you enjoy, and enjoy the ride. So let's freaking go, bruh. I'm so uncool, aren't I? Still lame as last year. So if I want to be like the Marvel Universe and actually have a timeline kind of thing, that's what I'm going to kind of do now. So I'm going to show you the video I did before graduation, then I'm going to kind of talk about during graduation, and then I'm going to talk about after. So it's kind of like Marvel. Well, because I could do it like DC where I just kind of throw everything at you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it nice, clean, like Marvel movies. I don't know why I plugged in Marvel to kind of explain how my video timeline is going to go, but there you go. So here we go. I'm going to show you the clips. I'm going to cut it down as much as I can, maybe like 5 minutes or whatever, and then I'm going to talk about graduation. So if you want to skip over this, you can. If you want to see some kind of funny stuff about how things I hated about high school and liked, then go ahead. First thing I hate about school is girls. The first one is the little cocky smile. That walking around school, always smiling, always have that cocky smile. I hate that. Like, there was this one blonde chick. She always walks around our school with a smile. And it's just one of those smiles that you just look at her and you're just like, you piss me off for no reason at all. I know it sounds weird. Especially this one girl on my bus. I just want to couples who kiss in the middle of the hall. Boy and girl, we're trying to get to our class. We don't have time to watch you make a porno scene right in the middle of the hallway. God. Like, I'm just trying to forget my last relationship and everything we used to do, and then you were just kissing, and it just reminds me of my ex. I was like, People right up your ass when you're trying to sit on the bus. You know how you get on the bus, right? And you just walk into the middle, alright? You walk into the middle, and then you turn to take your book bag off to like put it in the seat. Because you're not going to sit down with the book bag, because you're not going to like have any room. Like that's just how it was, because my book bag is really thick. So you're trying to take your book bag off, and there's just people just ramming into you and trying to get through. And it's like, can you just wait a second to get in my seat? This is like, imagine my seat's right here, right? And I'm walking down the aisle. So I'm like this. I'll stop really quick, take my book bag off, put it on my seat, and sit down. Easy as that, right? Wrong. And I hate kids that are like, you're sitting in my seat. It's like, bro, there's like 10 people. So there's all these seats, all of them. And then I sit in hers, and like, she gets mad, and it's just like, what is your problem? Are you on your period? Calm the hell down. This isn't really a thing that irks me, but I think it's kind of funny, is that this girl in my chemistry class, she never wore socks. Like, I remember, like there's a few times I dropped my pencil and she, like, sat on the side of me, and I would grab my pencil and look over. Never had socks on. They all wore Converse. You know how Converse, so, like, they rub against your foot, and they, like, it's, I can't do it. So now we're going to kind of talk about graduation. So, before I actually came out, I was hanging out talking to my friend Mick Martins. I tried to find when they called his name, because I would show it right now, him walking across the stage, but I could not find him for the life of me. But I was talking to my friend Mick. I was getting ready, and graduation was a very big thing for me because before my dad passed away, one of the things that he said to me was he wanted to be there on my graduation. He was paralyzed when I was I think before or a little bit after I was born. So he couldn't walk at all. So he pretty much spent my whole life that I knew him, he was inside a hospital bed. I know that's sad, but I kind of have to tell you so you kind of understand the girth of how much this meant to me. So that's what she said. Basically, before I even came out, I was texting my girlfriend at the time, and I was just kind of, and I think she either graduated that day or she did the day before or day after. So I think it was the day before or that day, earlier that day. So I was texting my girlfriend at the time, and I was just kind of saying that, I'm crying right now because I'm so happy because my dad is I know that he's looking down at me, and he's proud of me because I fulfilled my duty. I did his promise, and I graduated. And high school was very hard for me because there was a lot of drama, a lot of shit went down. There was a lot of bumps that I hit in the road that really made me not even want to go to school, not even want to work. And I was able to get through it, and school was especially hard for me because I do have a disability, and I was a very slow learner. In my first day in there, who the hell is calling me from Florida right now in my recording? Even though I found my first love during high school, I made my best friends that I even hang out with now during high school. It was just a lot of shit happening. You know how I did it? I just grinded. I put faith in God, and I was able to do it. I just remember before I came out, I was tearing up, and I was crying, and I was saying, I hope you're proud of me, Dad. And I came out, and then here I am, Joshua Bates, top of the world, freaking telling all the haters and everyone that said I couldn't do it that I did it. Even though really no one told me that I couldn't do it. Most people told me I could do it, so I can't even say that, but you know what I mean. I was so proud. I walked down there. A lot of the time I kept looking back at the camera because I was kind of I knew that I was going to make a video about this, so I was kind of looking back at the camera, looking like an idiot. But yeah, and and I walked across that stage. I got no reaction.
Joshua Bates.
Thanks a lot, guys. And then at the end, I lift up my hands, and that was to symbolize MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, because Machine Gun Kelly was a big part of me graduating. Because whenever I walked to school, walked the halls, whenever I had a bad day, I would listen to Machine Gun Kelly, especially his album Bloom, and it got me through the day. It got me through my arguments. It got me through the drama, and it helped me out a lot through the years. So if MGK ever watched this, I have to thank you for helping me get through high school and fulfilling my dad's promise. So if you ever watch this, I sincerely thank you for making amazing music that was able to get me through it. And after graduation, I had my my graduation party, Bates Hotel, which was honestly the greatest thing that ever happened to me. That series, my friends, that was probably that was one of the best nights of my life, honestly. So everyone who was there, if you're watching this video, thank you for such an amazing night, and something that I can always remember, and something I can always have on my channel that every year I can always just re-upload and do the funny moments, because it was honestly the best time of my life. After that, I got a job, construction and plumbing and everything, and I'm still working at that job a year later, and I got very lucky with it. I've been able to do a lot of things. I was able to buy a moped. I was able to buy my new gaming computer. I just bought my iPhone 7. So I've been I still don't have a car yet, but I'm saving up for it. And I did think about going to college. I thought about going to Ivy Tech. I kind of messed up though, because I actually didn't fill out the sheet that you were supposed to fill out to get help, money to help you through college and everything. But college isn't for everyone, and honestly, I don't think it's for me because I still don't really know what I want to do. Uh, so I kind of think that college would have not been for me. I feel like it would have been a waste of my time just going there, and cause the only thing I really wanted to do was just learn about computers. But when I took classes for it, it just didn't work out. I took programming, I failed. The only thing I kind of did good in was a class where I learned about like doing games and animation and green screen, and some of that stuff honestly helped me to doing my YouTube channel. So stuff like that I could do, and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. But I feel like college just for me would have not have helped. My friends did go to college, and some of my friends haven't even thought about going to college. So overall, high school. I honestly just like how everyone says, I don't use a lot of what I learned from high school, like from like science class. I don't use anything about plants or anything. Math, I use fractions, like especially at my job, like a measuring tape, like I use fractions and stuff. So overall, my experience of high school was just a lot of drama. I experienced almost getting into a fight for the first time. I experienced pussying out a lot. I experienced standing up for myself. I experienced just a lot of things, but mostly drama. It was mostly just drama. So, but I think high school, if I didn't go through it, I would have not have learned a lot that I have. So I do think high school was definitely something that like songs like Jake Paul did, like high school's dumb or whatever. I think high school is good for you. It's just I just think like there was one song that someone said high school is stupid, but it got a lot of positivity because the song wasn't necessarily don't go to high school. It was just about like the stuff that they teach you in high school, and I have to agree with that. Well, other than math, English, and history, I don't really think anything is necessary unless you want to take like science and everything. Like if you want to grow up and be a scientist or be someone who studies plants, then you should have the option to take that class. But if you don't, then just take math, science, and history, and then take out and I took weight training because I love lifting weights, and that's one thing that I learned about high school is I learned that I really love working out. So I love being healthy and everything. So I kind of took that away from it too. After high school, I got blessed with a job. I got blessed with keeping in contact with my friends from high school, and I got very lucky. I wouldn't take it back. If I could go back in time, there was some stuff I would change to make life a little bit easier for me, but I wouldn't even do that because everything you take away is a learning experience. I'm trying to enjoy my life, and if I do go to high school, I mean college, it'll be later on if I want to just continue about learning computers and everything, because pretty much everything I learned in like programming I can learn online. So like pretty much anything I learned in college I can learn on the internet now, so for free. So so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little story and my little life. I don't know if this is going to be uploaded. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And to all my fans, I love you all, and anyone who's new, I love you.